Salute, sir, and peace and blessings to you all. This is Minister of Defense Khalid of Sons of Africa. I'm compelled to come here before you today in grief along with my brothers and sisters across the world. Also with great anger at the shooting death last week of our sister Sonia Massey by Sangamon County deputies in Illinois. It is also my duty to my leadership that I come here, and really I should have been here regularly before now. Not just on occasions of sadness and grief and anger like this, but regularly that we might be more prepared for events like this, better prepared to survive them and to respond to them. I'm sure most of you have seen the videos by now from the news sources, but also the official Illinois State Police video. If you haven't seen them, please check out our mobile site, m.sonsofafrica.org. That's m.sonsofafrica.org. We always post what's going on, impacting our people everywhere, every day, compiling news and information from sources all over the world. Some trusted, others not so. Go and view these videos of how this happened, of these big tattooed white supremacist officers of Sangamon County Sheriff's Department, and watch how they perform their job in response to the sister calling because she thought she heard a prowler around her property. If you watch the police video, you see how officers walk around her property before they went to her door. They appeared to have found no one outside, so they bang on her door. She takes a while to answer, and then they enter her home asking questions. But their attitude and disposition with her was not how you would like your mother or the women of your household or any of your people to be treated. First and foremost, their approach was not one of service, but of disrespect, contempt, and arrogance. That's what we saw. Then they began questioning her for her ID, like, was this really your house? Prove it to us that this is your house. You need an ID with the police to be in your own house. Sort of like back in '09 on the campus of Harvard University here in Massachusetts, when world-renowned Professor Henry Louis Skip Gates, you remember how he was treated, and then how then President Barack Obama made his statement, the Cambridge police acted stupidly. Well, to many of us, they did act stupidly. 4 years ago, the police who brutally lynched a handcuffed George Floyd slowly to death in front of everybody in Minnesota and later the little children of the world. Those police acted stupidly. And now here again we watch U.S. police someplace callously snuff out the lives of our men, women, and children. My question to you is, especially you brothers, when are we going to stop this police terror and repression? When is the U.S. Congress going to stop their racist betrayal of the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act? Did many of you forget the George Floyd JPIA? Perhaps some of you did. But do we really think that the people who sat on this legislation for the past 4 years, as we watch more and more police murders of our people and the violations of the constitutional rights of our people, do you really think they care? I don't. Daily murders of black people with no accountability, which means no justice. This has to stop. The murder and oppression of our people everywhere in the world has to stop. And we, as the ascendants of African slavery, have to be the one to stop it. If you are of like mind, contact me at the bottom of the page. Salute, sir, and peace and blessings to you all.